Hello there, it's Samantha. I'm doing the Hamilton book tag. I'm so unbelievably excited, mainly because it means that I get to lip sync to Hamilton for multiple minutes. I was not tagged by anyone. Maureen from Maureen Kiwi created this tag. I'll link her video down below. You probably already subscribed, but if you're not, she's fantabulous. I have been wanting to do this tag for the longest time because if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with Hamilton. It happened during my exams. It was actually the day before my first exam. I watched Momo from the BookTube girl do the Hamilton book tag, and it just inspired me to go and listen to all of Hamilton, and I did that the day before my first exam. That was a good use of my time. It actually was, and I've been obsessed ever since. I have cried because of Hamilton. Literally, I was watching a clip of, what's his name? Something Groff. The person who plays King George. I literally cried when I watched a clip of him actually singing it on stage and performing it. So if I go and actually see Hamilton, I might die. But it is a big dream of mine now. Well, let's go.
Here's the pièce de résistance. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens.
So the first question is the room where it happens, and that question is, what's a book that you would put yourself in? So I think I've talked about this pretty much all the time, and I would choose The World from A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I would choose to go to the Night Court and spend my days with the High Lord of the Night Court. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Skylar, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, stay in the city just to watch all the guys.
Question 2 is the Skylar Sisters. Question for this is, what is an underrated female character? And for this one, I'm going for Ringer from the Fifth Wave trilogy. I really like Ringer as a character. I actually reread this book and preferred Ringer to Cassie, which is not how I originally read it. Originally, I was like, oh, Team Cassie all the way. Now I'm like, no, I actually love Ringer. Ringer's pretty cool. So, Ringer from the Fifth Wave trilogy.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. You know I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
I need to stop singing along to everything. The question for my shot is a character that goes after what they want and doesn't let anything stop them. And for this one, I'm going for Damon Black, specifically from Opposition, because what he wants is Katie, and he goes after her like you would not believe. He isn't letting anything get in the way of him and Katie. So that's why I chose Damon Black. So question number 4 is for Stay Alive, and that is a character that you wish was still alive. So if you haven't finished reading City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, please just mute this until I put the book away. The character that I wish was still alive is Max Lightwood, because he just was the cutest and he didn't deserve to die because he was just so young and it's not fair. Why do authors do this to my emotions? It's not okay.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine, I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn.
Question number 5 is for Burn, and that is the most heartbreaking end to a relationship you've ever read. And for that one, I'm going for something that happens in the Vampire Academy series. If you haven't read up to Blood Promise, which is book 4, please mute this until I put this book down. Rose and Dimitri. Dimitri is a Strigoi. I know I haven't finished the series yet, so things could change. But at the moment, Dimitri is a Strigoi, and it's the saddest thing.
You say the price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
You'll Be Back, and that is the sassiest villain. It's been a while since I've read this book. I'm pretty sure that the Darkling was a pretty sassy villain. So I'm gonna go for the Darkling from the Grisham trilogy. I haven't finished it, so if I'm incorrect, don't correct me. I'll read it myself and find out.
The Reynolds pamphlet. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Highlights.
Question number 7 is for the Reynolds pamphlet, and that is a book with a twist that you didn't see coming. So for this one, I'm going to go for More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. If you haven't read this book, mute it please until I put the book down. But basically, I had no idea that Aaron had already had the Lateo procedure. I just didn't see that one coming at all.
After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law. I practiced law, Burr worked next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind deliberation. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel. Counsel Hamilton, sit down. A client let me reach his innocence. Call your first witness. That's all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? And that attitude may be your doom.
For non-stop, the question is a series that you marathon. I basically marathoned the entirety of the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I did actually read books 1 and 2 within the same month, I think. Then I read book 3 during the next month, and then I took a little break before reading 4 and 5. But this is the closest thing to marathoning I've ever done. Because I don't tend to marathon series. I don't know why, but I tend to prolong them for a long, long period of time.
I toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride. From your sister, Angelica, always by your side. To your union, the revolution, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied.
Question 9 is Satisfied, and that is favorite book with multiple points of view. And for that one, I'm going for my most recent favorite book with multiple points of view, and that is You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour and David Levithan. I really, really enjoyed this book, and this features 2 different points of view, and it's just such a good book. It's got LGBT characters in it. Like, all the characters practically are LGBT. So it's a great story. If you are looking for more LGBT literature, definitely suggest this one.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? President.
Cries. Question number 10 is for Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story, and that is a book or series that you feel like will be remembered throughout history. And for this one, I'm going for Harry Potter, the whole series by J.K. Rowling, because this book has already lasted a really long time. It's been out for such a long time. So many different people have read it. There are other films now coming out in 2016, even though the first film came out in like 2000. I don't know. I was a really small child when the first film came out. But yes, I really feel like this whole franchise is gonna last forever. I really do think so, because I know that if I ever have kids, this is going to be one of the books that they're forced to read by me. And I mean, I will force them to read it. If they don't like reading, that sucks for them because they're reading this. That makes me sound like I'm going to be a mean parent. I promise I'll be nice. Anyway, so that is all for the Hamilton book tag. I had so much fun filming that. I always love it when I get to film a tag that I get to lip sync in, because lip syncing is just the funnest thing. And I don't actually have to sing along, which is great because the voice that comes out of my voice box is not good at singing. But that's going to be all for today's video. If you haven't checked out Hamilton, do it now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on Hamilton down below, and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Bye!
Well, I should head back home. She turned red. She led me to a bed, let her legs spread and said, "Stay." Hey. That's when I began to pray. Oh. Across the sea. Inspire my name.
Oh god, it's looking at me. Can you stop? This is my room. Stop. Go into the bathroom. Leave me alone. Don't make me kill you. What are you doing? Like, what is this little dance that you're doing? It's fucking scary. Can you please stop? Oh, there's something in my hair. Oh, it's just my hair. You can do it. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Dude, that's the wrong way. You're really messing up my filming right now. Can you GTFO, please? Fuck's sake. Just go in there. My shot. Oh, yes.